2 weeks ago. I won't bleach my hair at home. It's fine.
I won't bleach my hair at home. It's fine.
Y'all thought I wasn't gonna dye my hair at some point during this? You must be joking. So here's what my hair currently looks like, and honestly I'm just not loving the color. I have so much regrowth happening right here that there's no amount of purple shampoo that can help it. Now I have tried experimenting with dyeing my own hair at home and it's turned orange in the past. So I know from past experience bleaching my own hair at home is a bad call, but I found one of my cousins who I convinced to help me do this. I am so sorry to her, but I love you, girl. You are the best. So we went on a 2-hour road trip to Sally's Beauty Supply and we picked up these products, which I will link everything in the description below, and we would have spent about $60, but I also had to get a thing of nail polish because it was on clearance and I love nail polish. So my cousin is first going to start by mixing up some of the bleach and the developer. We got a 30 volume developer because my hair is already super fried and super fragile, so I definitely wanted a lightener that was a little bit less, and she is mixing it up per the instructions. So here's what this mess of a hair looks like wet. We had been swimming in the lake all day and it was just absolutely filthy, but here we go. It's happening, Melissa.
It's a good thing it's not from a box.
My poor cousin, again, is just a absolute rock star. It literally took her between 5 and 10 minutes just to section my hair due to the fact that it was wet, and we're also outside and it's actually raining in the background. We are under like a covered porch, but that's why my hair, as you will see in this video, will just get bigger and bigger as time goes because there was just so much rain and so much moisture. But here are what my sections look like, and she started from the back, and again, this girl is amazing. She actually went through and did the ziggy zaggy wobbles, I don't know what you would actually call that, across all of my hair. I mean, this girl, can you believe it? I'm just so impressed. And it literally took us 4 hours to do this process, and she did not complain at all. In fact, my whole family was like, does it really take this long? Yes, it really does take that long. So for each layer of the highlights, she is doing the wiggly ziggly. I don't know what the actual technical term for this is, but she's going to separate out some of the hairs to give it that really natural look. And then she's gonna paint that bleach on. And you wanna make sure that the bleach is on thick. This is not the part where you wanna scrimp. You wanna make sure that there is a lot of bleach on there, because if not, the bleach will only get on like the top parts of the hair. You really want it saturated, and you wanna make sure that the bleach does not overlap where your blonde already is, or that'll cause breakage in your hair, which is what you see a lot of times when people are like, oh my gosh, all my hair fell out when I bleached it at home. It's because they bleached their already bleached ends. Don't do that. And then she's just gonna go through and keep repeating this process over and over again. And you can see that the light is actually getting darker because we were out there for seriously 4 or 5 hours. At one point we had to take a break to eat food. I have so much hair. This takes so long to process. And one of the things that I'm told is that the developer will only develop for a certain amount of time. So leaving the bleach on was okay. I'm not totally sure if that's fine, but my hair seems to be fine and didn't seem to have any long-term lasting effects.
You've been on that for a long time.
She's aware. She's aware.
Gonna take a while to get.
Just wait till you get older, girlfriend.
It'll take a long time.
Yep.
Why does it take such long?
Because it's coloring the hair.
Because she's doing it correctly. That's why. And then here is the last final front piece, and we are done. And the recommended amount of time to leave this on is about 40 minutes. My hair is super stubborn. And also my cousins wanted to include this because they thought it was freaking hilarious how big my hair was. You can't even see the foils in my hair. That is how crazy humid it was. And then after we've let it processed, she was able to actually look and visually tell that the hair had turned kind of a whitey blonde color, but we are gonna pull all those foils out. And again, it was so humid that there were still foils in my hair when we went to wash it because we couldn't find all of the foils initially. Yes, these are problems that probably only people with super curly hair have. First look, I feel like it, oh Lord. Oh Lord, I feel like it looks good. Here's what the initial highlights look like after I have washed everything out. We are using Wella's T14 with a 20 volume developer. I mean, in my last video, I was like, I'm not gonna bleach my hair at home.
Little did they know.
I actually chose the T14 instead of T18 because one, the place we were at only had Wella products. It didn't have any other type of toner, despite the fact that I didn't totally want to use Wella. I picked T14 because my hair tends to turn orange a lot, and the 14 is a blue ash tone, which is supposed to counteract the orange, versus a T18, which is more like a purple, so that will not cancel out orange. Once she's done with the roots, she's then gonna dump it all over my head, and we are going to wait the recommended amount of waiting time, which I think was 20 minutes, but definitely read your package and make sure you're following the instructions, and maybe not this video. So rinse it out first and then shampoo.
Your hair is gonna be more like a blue.
What?
Like an icy blue.
Is it blue right now?
Huh?
Is it blue?
You're the one that wanted the toner.
Is it blue?
I can't really tell when you're sliding it down like this.
That looks blue. Oh my god, it's blue. Katie, why is your hair turning bright purple? Is it purple? Is it blue? I think it's blue. Is it seriously blue?
Like an icy blue. It's an icy
we'll see what happens.
It might look really good, actually.
It's that it looks blue in the thing, but it looks blonde in the viewfinder. Like it looks bright blonde.
It looks like a rat's nest. That's what it looks like.
I love that's what you see. I'm like, oh look, it's blonde. Beautiful friends, my name is Katie, and in today's video, you guessed it by the title down below, we are bleaching my hair. And like most of the videos on my channel, I am super excited for this one because one, my hair was turning super brown, and brown hair is absolutely beautiful on everyone except me. It looks real bad on me, and now it is not brown. So if you were wondering why I convinced my cousin to go on a road trip with me to buy products and also to spend 4 hours doing this, one, she did not realize it was going to take 4 hours. I don't know if she would have agreed to it if she'd realized that. And two, the last time I got my hair done, which was right before the shutdown happened, the hairstylist who did my hair actually just missed a ton of spots. So my hair through here had just, you can still kind of see the remnants of it, but it was like I just had this huge brown part, and I had all these spots that had been missed, but because of what happened, there was no way I was going back to the hair salon to get it fixed. That was not gonna happen. That was so not a priority. The last time I got my hair done professionally, it was $200, and I really didn't even like the results because again, there was still a lot of brown, and it really just wasn't done super well. And with my cousin, we ended up spending about $60 on supplies. I do know that her time and labor is worth a ton more money. She is awesome. So if you guys want to like this video, which is free for you guys, it would super help me out with the YouTube algorithm, and also maybe I could actually make some money and send her a gift card because she is freaking awesome. So go ahead, like this video. So it has actually been about 2 weeks since we did my hair, and I'm gonna tell you something profound like, oh, this was to show you what it would look like as it grew out some, but in reality it's because it has been 3,000% humidity outside and raining for like 2 weeks straight, and because of that there was no point even pretending to do my hair because it would just be like going bigger, and oh wow, that's a thing. My hair is so big right now. That is actually one of the things that I saw in another video where the people were talking about when you bleach your hair, it actually gives it more volume, which I didn't realize was a thing, which might be why my hair just seems to get bigger and bigger as it gets blonder. I don't really know. I've also been using a ton of purple shampoo because my hair definitely turned brassy at the top. What's weirdest about this is that it's not the blonde that she bleached that turned brassy, it was the brown that was untouched that turned brassy. So you can see like in here, it's that brown part that's turning brassy, not the blonde. I believe this happened because we used a 20 volume developer with the toner, and I think I should have actually used a 10 because the 10 wouldn't have lifted the brown in my hair, and I think that's what actually caused this orange shade to appear, because if you can see and hear, if my camera will focus and be nice to us, what has happened is you can see the dark brown starting to grow through. So it actually changed the tone of all of my hair and not just the blonde, which on one hand you could be like, oh, your hair's kind of orange, and on the other hand I'm like, but it's not brown. I'm kind of digging it. I don't know if that's just me totally hating on the brown in my hair or if it just actually looks better. I would say that I think my cousin did an A++ job. Also, she did an A+ job for putting up with me for it was more like, it was a whole day. It was a whole day kind of adventure, which a lot of times people don't realize that when we get our hair highlighted, it takes like 4 hours. Like I have to pack a snack, I have to pack a sandwich and a drink. It takes a while. So instead of having to sit at a salon with a stranger I don't know for 4 hours, I got to sit on my back patio with my family and my cousin, and that was just such a better experience overall. So I am happy. If you guys are not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button down below because again, it's free for you. It would help the YouTube algorithm out for me, and also you can follow along with the crazy adventures of what I do with my hair next, or what DIYs are coming up next. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!